What's up, brothers? It is still September 11th, 2020. Brothers, last night's game. The Kansas City Chiefs beat the Houston Texans 34-20. It was a romping. Wasn't very close at all. But more important than the score were the ratings. The ratings have came out for last night's game, and this season opener was down 16 percentage points from last year's season opener. This was the lowest rated game in 10 years. What? Let me say that again. This year's season opener, yesterday's season opener, dropped down 16 percentage points from last season's season opener. And this was the lowest rated game in 10 years. And you know what's crazy? We're going through a fucking pandemic right now. And we're going through a jobless crisis right now. Unemployment is sky high. So you got so many people at the house. You have people at the house chilling. They can watch this. They can easily turn on the game. They're at home. And yet this is the lowest rated game in 10 years? Brothers, I told you, I told, like in my video from yesterday when I was talking about there are so many things going on in society that it just takes away from football. It's sports in general, but it just takes away from football. But also, the woke shit has to stop. The NFL with the woke liberal bullshit has to stop, man. You know, I watched portions of the game with my wife and my good friend Eric, and just looking at some of the commercials, I'm like, bruh, this is too woke for me. I'm black. And this pro-black, Black Lives Matter, wokey woke shit is just too much for me, man. I'm like, this is too divisive, man. This is just way too fucking divisive. You know, Black Lives Matter talk about unity, and yet they're, pushing divisions through the country like it ain't nobody's business. But I digress. The wokety woke shit has to stop. The commercials were so woke. Then you got rich gladiator meatheads with these empty platitudes on their helmets. You even got JJ Watt joining in on the fun. JJ Watt really doesn't give a fuck about black issues. He's just going to get into politics later on in his career after he's done with football. So he's just trying to garner black people's their support. I know that's very cynical of me to say, but just being honest. Brothers. Listen, if you're a super liberal, woke person, that's fine. But you see what it's doing to the NFL. It's destroying the NFL. And of course, on top of the wokety woke bullshit, you got all these modern problems that is going on. Rome is burning right now. And you know what? I'm giving people credit. I think people are noticing that Rome is burning, and there's more to life than just watching a fucking football game. I told you guys this. I told you this yesterday. I told you. There are so many things going on. The Pacific Northwest is burning. You got a fucking pandemic looming over everybody. You got police riots. You got joblessness going up through the roof. The economy is just going to shit. It's just so many things going wrong. And then on top of that, you got the wokety woke Black Lives Matter bullshit, that's like permeating the NFL, which is alienating their main fan base. The thing is, when you look at the NFL, if you look at their fan base, if you analyze their fan base, the average NFL fan is a white, conservative person from middle America. That's what the average NFL fan is. And when you throw in this wokety woke super liberal bullshit, you're going to alienate so many people. You're going to alienate a large percentage of your fan base. Because, peep this, super liberal wokety wokes, they don't really give a shit about football. You know, they're too busy out protesting and rioting and shit. They don't they don't give a fuck about football. They don't give a fuck about sports. They don't care. So the NFL, the thing is, it's kind of hard for me to believe that the NFL is willingly doing this. You know, it just doesn't make business sense. It's like Gillette. Like, it doesn't take a fucking MBA to understand that, hey, this is our base. We should not alienate our base. If we alienate our base, we're going to lose a lot of money. It doesn't take a rocket scientist or an intelligent person to figure that out. It's so simple. A caveman can figure that out. So I think there's something else behind this. It has to be. Because the NFL is not that dumb. The NFL, they generate billions of dollars for a reason. So they understand what they are doing. They know that they are alienating their fan base. They know this. But they continue on with this shit anyway. They hit a 10-year low. Dropped off 16 percentage points from last year's season opener. That's bad. That's catastrophic. That is catastrophic. Holy fucking shit, man. But you know, I guess societal change and social engineering demands a sacrifice, and it looks like the NFL, the NBA, they're set to be sacrificed, I guess. All right, you guys, peace.